The shell. Some fear it. But for the user of a Unix-like operating system, it's power. You can use commands at the prompt to take care of tasks quickly. You can also create scripts to automate those tasks entirely. What is the shell, you ask? It's what provides your command line. It's where the power user interfaces with the computer. Some people think of a text-based interface as antiquated, but there's serious power in the hands of those who know how to use their shell. First, let's talk about the default shells. Typically, sh, also known as the Bourne shell, and bash, the born-again shell. These are the standard shells on Linux and many Unix systems. There are others that are considered standard as well, but I won't cover those today. sh and bash are the default shells on most Linux distributions. Both are POSIX compliant, with bash adding additional extensions. You will almost certainly find one of these on any modern Linux or Unix system. But let's move on to alternative shells. This is by no means an exhaustive list, just a few that I personally like. First up is Z shell, or ZSH. This is probably the closest to bash of the shells I'll cover here. Most bash syntax works in ZSH, though it is not POSIX compliant. Many people choose it for its wide range of plugins and its excellent tab completion out of the box. It's probably the best-known alternative to bash or sh, but there are others that are more obscure and more interesting. Fish, the friendly interactive shell, is a bit different from bash or ZSH. It aims to be, well, friendlier. And just to get this out of the way, it is not POSIX compliant. In fact, for the rest of this video, we're leaving POSIX territory behind entirely. Fish offers strong tab completion, syntax highlighting, and a scripting language that many find easier to read and write. There's also an abbreviation feature I personally like. It lets you type short snippets that automatically expand into longer commands as you type. It's similar to aliases, but more immediate and more visual. Some software is revolutionary. I believe GNU Shell is one of those cases. It's still a young shell, but it's gaining popularity, especially among programmers. In GNU Shell, pipelines use structured data. That means you can safely select, filter, and sort data the same way every time. Output from built-in commands like ls is presented as clean, readable tables. You can sort that data with pipes, or convert it into JSON, YAML, TOML, HTML, Markdown, and more. Its scripting language is a full programming language, capable of things you could only dream of in traditional shells like bash. Error messages are detailed and easy to understand. GNU Shell is a programmer's shell. What it lacks in POSIX compliance, it makes up for in clarity, power, and familiarity for anyone who already knows a real programming language. Elvish. No, not the language of elves. This is a powerful shell and scripting language with excellent interactive features. Like GNU Shell, traditional programmers will feel right at home. Press Ctrl+N and you get a TUI file navigator that inserts your selection directly into the command line. You get searchable command history. Tab completion is excellent. It even remembers directories you've visited, which you can access with Ctrl+L. It's easily one of the most interesting shells out there. Now for something very new. From Fearless Geek Media, this is the Fearless Geek Shell, or FGSH. It's in very early development. It openly claims it probably shouldn't exist because it's written in JavaScript. It's compiled with Bun, which currently limits it to Linux and Mac OS. You won't be running this on the BSDs or Solaris, Illumos systems anytime soon. It borrows ideas from Elvish, including a file navigator and searchable history. You can also run JavaScript directly on the command line or in scripts using the JS command. This shell is still in alpha and absolutely not something you should rely on for serious work. Still, it's interesting. Alongside bash-like built-ins, it includes an mkcd command that creates a directory and drops you straight into it. Because the bun runtime is bundled into the binary, it's currently quite large, about 105 megabytes. You can also run it with bun as the interpreter, similar to how the conch shell works. And that brings us to our final shell, conch, spelled Xonsh. Are you a Python programmer? This is the shell for you. It's written in Python, and you can use Python directly on the command line and in your scripts. If Bash scripting makes your eyes glaze over, but Python feels natural, give conch a look. It's also a great shell if you're learning Python and want to use it in a more interactive, practical way. There are many more shells available for Linux and other Unix-like systems. Do you have a favorite alternative shell or one I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments, and I may cover it in a future video.